Don't be calling me, don't be stressing me, 'cause I'm about to lose my mind. I'm about to lose my mind. Oh, baby, don't be calling me, don't be stressing me, 'cause I'm about to lose my mind. I'm about to lose my mind.
What's up, people? I'd like to welcome y'all to BossLine TV. For those of you that's new on this channel, if you haven't yet, go ahead and do it. Feel free to hit that subscribe button. And if you like the content that we bring to you, go ahead and hit that like button and also share it. It'll help support us and help build our channel. It'll really mean a lot to us. And we like to thank you for it. And for those of you who are new and don't yet know quite about this channel, this is where we basically share our thoughts, opinions, and we also bring factual content to you. So everything that we'll be touching on this channel, it's not all factual. We also share our opinions as well. And today, people, what I want to do is I want to introduce the newest member. She will be the next co-founder of BossLine TV. Y'all will be hearing a lot from her. So I'm going to get a flow to her. Cheryl, would you like to go and introduce yourself, baby?
What's good, everybody? It's Cheryl. What's up? Let's get it popping, y'all.
Okay, so Cheryl, do me a favor. You want to tell the people something about yourself?
Well, it is really nothing much that I can say about myself. I really, we're going to get this line popping, and we'll go from there.
Okay, now, let's go and get in there. Now, I got you here and you to introduce yourself. But it was something that you had said earlier. And okay, I want to bring it back to your attention.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Remember when you said women mature faster than men?
And I stand on it. Because we do.
Tell me what make you say that?
We are way more mature. We are.
I mean, what make you say that?
Because we are providers. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all what?
We are providers.
Women are providers.
We are. Men are too, but I feel that women are better providers than men.
So that make you mature?
No, I'm not just saying it just make me mature. Let me get all that, baby.
I'm talking about what make you say, why did you say women mature faster than men? I disagree with that.
Actually, women are, we become women at age 18. You get what I'm saying?
What make that a fact?
Mind from you get what I'm saying? We way more mature.
No, y'all ain't.
That's the motherfucking lie. We are.
Okay, now the reason why I say y'all ain't because, okay, you said in the mind, emotionally, in the mind, y'all run off feelings. So for real, in y'all mind, see, y'all already were born to believe in. Y'all was raised to believe in fantasy, fairy tale. So guess what? But as boys, now wait a minute now, as boys, we grow up to realizing that in order, don't nobody give us that. Girls grow up mostly being given things by like, they spoiled. Little girls mostly be spoiled. Little boys, now, probably, okay, back from when I was coming up, back then, this the way it was supposed to be. Boys had to work. We had to get out there and work for what we want. Wasn't then given to us like that. Little girls, well, you have your daddy. You go to your daddy gonna give you something. He gonna spoil the mess out you. Men gonna open up, the daddy gonna open up your car door. It's like everything. It's like, but a boy, in order for him to grow up to be a man, his reality is he got to get out there and get it. He got to get, and if that don't make you mature, That's maturity right there.
I dig what you said, but half of America done growed up without, you know what I'm saying, with just one parent in the household. You get what I'm saying? We all ain't had our daddies in our life. You get what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like most people, you have a lot of females out here that go out there and bust their head. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't just about no fairy tale. Fairy tale, everybody ain't had that open the door type shit. We had.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Okay, if it ain't that, then systematically, even with the dealing with the system, y'all got it way easier. It's like y'all, still stuff can be given to a woman easier than it gives to a man. We have to believe. We know what it is. That we know that don't then come easy for us. That's why we got to constantly think. We got to mature in the mind fast. Because y'all, babe, you know you're a woman yourself. Come on, man. Sometimes you can't even make up your mind what you finna do. You can't even make up, now a man make up his mind, okay, this what I gotta do, this it right here. This what I'm finna do, this it. And my mind made up.
Bullshit. Women are goddamn think of something quicker than the man will. They will. They do.
On an aspect of thinking level, men see a problem, they solve it. Y'all are real quick with no problem. Women, y'all sort of complicated.
Not really.
Yes.
We're poor.
Y'all,
okay.
Sometimes y'all complicate. Majority of the time.
Every woman the same.
That ain't what I'm saying. I'm saying in the genetics of it.
Oh, if you push all that shit to the side, that genetic shit, listen. Cause every female ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't been handed shit. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. So for the few that you talking, how can you say women mature faster than men? If we talking about maturity, you talking about the overall and then now you want to single out. You can't say everybody. Well, you can't say all women mature faster than all men.
Women don't do that. They very seldom do that.
Do what?
Yeah.
Very seldom do what?
The men are very childish. You see how when they like a female or something like that, they want to bully him. You get what I'm saying? Females ain't too much finna do that type shit. You see?
Well, you know what? That's like... No, you know what? Boy, like, you right. You know what? And boy, I don't know why, but when we kids, if we like a female, you right. It's like we sort of pick on them. We pick on them. I don't know.
A woman, they head like, damn, this nigga hate me that much, but why? You get what I'm saying? When the whole time he got a crush on. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of him being mad about it, say, well, damn, baby, I'm feeling you.
Yeah, you trying to compare what kids do to what men do. I hope a man don't pick on no woman and like no child. Because men, now, we step down on you. We gonna step down on you. As kids, we pick on you. But you don't no grown man pick on no I hope.
Half of these grown men act more childish than these young men. For real, they do. They keep it a buck.
What you mean? Give me an example.
What I'm saying is, like, you know what I'm saying? Most going into a relationship. You get what I'm saying? You following me?
Yeah.
You going into a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Well, you'll be like, damn, I didn't try talking to a younger guy and try to talk, you know what I'm saying? So let me move it on up to an older guy, see how this work out. Yeah. Seems like old ones play more games than the young ones.
You talking about far as with women, talking about cheating. Man, come on, man. The young niggas.
We talking, let's go.
Okay, see, okay. Now you want to put cheating in. Okay.
I didn't say
okay, now, every older man don't cheat. You get
Did you not hear what I just said?
What?
I said there are more childish than the younger ones. That's what I think.
But when you say play games, what type of game? Like,
it ain't just cheating, it's just period. You know what I'm saying? Like, a man that's gonna come in and play with you, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna disturb one piece, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You'd be better off going back around here fucking one.
But when you say playing, what do he do to make you feel like he childish or he playing and ain't doing his part of the man? That's what I'm trying to get. That's what I'm trying to understand.
But he ain't doing that. See this?
What you mean nothing? Like nothing?
I feel like everyone, you know what I'm saying? They deserve to, you know what I'm saying? The rise just meet that one somebody, you know what I'm saying? See, and then y'all wonder why all these women be going off this.
I'm trying to figure out what you mean nothing. I don't understand. I'm talking about, give me an example of nothing, because see, I can't agree with something. I don't even know what you're talking. Like, I don't know what you might say nothing is. I want to get an understanding of what you call nothing. Like, if I say a woman ain't doing nothing, that means she ain't doing her part as a woman. And I'm gonna show you what a woman duty really is. She's supposed to be a nourisher. If she ain't nourishing the house the way that is supposed, that's doing nothing. Okay, if you know, probably like, she ain't got to do all the cleaning, but if she ain't chipping in and cleaning up behind herself, she just messy, that's not a woman.
I'm basically saying this, like, you know what I'm saying, you're in a relationship, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And saying he have to be able to stand on this. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna have to stand on everything you stand. Just like I'm able to stand up and hold mine, you should be able to stand up and hold yours too. You feel? But then, boom, you know what I'm saying? You thinking, damn, y'all in this shit together, and one bad guy, you feel what I'm saying? Ain't no ad team, boo.
Well, wait a minute. Nah, wait a minute. I hope you ain't basing a couple of your bad experiences with your past to others. Cause
general, baby. That's it.
You say what?
No, we just talking. That's it.
I'm just saying, cause
I want you to understand that though. You see what I'm saying?
Because I'm hearing, that's why I say, like, when I'm talking about the overall maturity thing. So I'm just saying, like, in reality, for real, when you look really in depth, men are more logical thinkers. And so in order to be that way, it takes a lot of maturity to do that.
Is it? And it's a lot that lacks that.
Yeah.
You think? And it's a lot of female. I can't say it's a lot of us that lacks that shit too. You feel?
It's a lot of females that got that they got logical thinking, and that's good, and that shows a real high level of maturity. But it's more go off feelings than really logical thinking. And when you run off just feelings, that's very immature. And that's the only thing. That's why I say men mature faster, because more men go off logical thinking than just off feelings. That's all. That's pretty wise.
But it's not true when you get done.
Okay. Well, look, what I want everybody to do, you know, drop a comment and, you know, and down in the box and let us know who y'all feel right. Let us know what y'all think. Who mature faster, men or women? We're gonna be off in the comments and see what y'all say. Who y'all agree with, me or Cheryl? No. Okay, people, I'm gonna let y'all introduce the people we got that just joined the podcast with us. First, I'm gonna start with introducing ladies first. So I'm gonna start with Alexandra. Alexandra, you know, want to introduce yourself to the channel?
Yo. Hey, I'm Alexandra. I'm back. Yeah.
Okay, then the next person we got that also joined.
Hello.
That's my partner, News. News, you want to introduce yourself to the channel?
What's up? I'm Rodney Scott, a.k.a. News. That's the name that they gave me.
Okay, now go ahead, Cheryl. Now go on and ask the question.
Mature. Women of me.
Women.
And like, she said what?
Women.
Look, I expect the women to say women, but nah, being straight up, like I said, it depends on the person.
They more mature. They more mature.
In my opinion, I would.
Oh, my bad. Going off on your wrong folks. My bad.
Nah, you good. I would say guys probably are. I don't know. Like, guys are probably more of the ones that are in the leadership role. But like, if you ask me, and I'm looking at the way of the world today, even when I was growing up, because I grew up with a single mom, 6 kids, and like, she had 4 different like dads, you know, to her kids, and every single one of them, they were all runners, and it's been like that like since as far back as we can remember, you know, like the guys, you know, more often than not, I'm not gonna put it on every guy, but more often than not, the guy feels like, well, hey, if I leave, the woman's gonna take care of the kids no matter what, and that's a big sign of immaturity. That's a huge sign of immaturity. So if you ask me, I would definitely say the woman, and I think most of society would agree.
Yeah, society do agree, but in reality, that's not true.
I got you. I feel you.
Okay, if you want to look at it systematically, the reason why, because see, and if you really go back and really look at it, men wasn't running away from their responsibility. Because we ain't know what that leaving our responsibility was. We was taught that.
Nah.
We was taught that when we were pushed out the house, when we were snatched away from our family, then they made it more as if, where else in the world you could go? Just think about it. And the woman got full custody, the man don't have no custody of the kids at all. Nowhere but in America. That don't happen nowhere else. Okay, now, when you want to come down to maturity, boys coming up, if they coming up the right way, and this is where I'm coming from. I ain't coming from this new era. I'm coming from where the reality is. The reason why I say boys mature faster than men, because in coming up, boys get taught. You use logical thinking. Don't nothing come to you easy. Why the little girls coming up living a life of fantasy, and then they run off more feelings than logical thinking. They get controlled by their feelings more.
Do what I say.
That's why I say what I say. Nah.
You not.
So Alex,
I hear you. I promise you I hear you. Go ahead. I don't want to cut nobody off. I said, go ahead. I was about to say something, but I didn't want to cut nobody off.
go ahead.
Nah, I was just gonna say I definitely understand where he's coming from, and I still feel like in more of a sense that women were not like originally, I guess, meant. Even if you go back biblically, like the man was made to be like the leader of the household, you know. But I think as time passed, things started changing at a rapid rate, and like during that change, like the roles started getting reversed, because if you look at it now, it's like anytime you hear about somebody getting put out of a house, it's more often than not a guy. You know, like the women are the ones with the cars. You got like if you go off majorities based on genders, you got more guys driving their girlfriends' cars than girlfriends driving the guys' cars. You got more women with their names on leases than guys with their names on leases. You got more women with you know that have the kids by themselves than guys that have kids by themselves. Not I'm not saying that both sides don't have it, but the majority still right now, statistically speaking, goes to women.
Yeah.
And so, like even if originally, if they weren't the more mature, and I definitely agree with that to a large extent, but as so much time passed, they were put in a position to where they could not do anything but mature at a rapid rate. And I think that change made things the way they are now, and that would probably make the average person say women without even thinking about it for 2 or 3 seconds.
Yeah, basically. But in reality,
like they were,
it was set up
you know,
for the woman to win.
Yeah.
In the system, it was set up for the woman to win, and that's why
I was just about to speak on that too.
That's why we could say it seemed like they mature fella. That man. They'll give a 17-year-old girl. She'll have a lease.
Yep.
Think about it. So that's why I agree with everything.
Not only, yeah, definitely. Like I said, I mean, like both sides got plenty of valid points. You know, but like I said, definitely like they don't have a program called Men, Infants, and Children, but they have a Women, Infants, and Children. Yeah. You know, and even in like Birmingham has 19, I think, project housing communities. And in every single one of them, because they all up under the same housing authority, like they say that the man, the boyfriend, even the dad of the children cannot legally be put on the lease.
Yeah.
You know, and so society has a part in shaping that statistical endpoint that statistical conclusion that we come to when we say that, yeah, women are more mature. That society has a part in shaping that, but the guys do too, though, because like I said, when the guys look at these government programs, they look at the fact that a woman can go apply for a project and get it way quicker than the guy can, depending on, you know, the housing situation, depending on the situation, like depending on the custody situation. You know, normally, more often than not, a woman's gonna get that place. She's gonna get that government assistance. She's gonna get whatever kind of like y'all know the terms better than I do, but more often than not, the woman's gonna get it just like that. And so it's making the guy sit back, and me, I feel like it's a part of something deeper, but that's probably a conversation for later. But it's making the guy sit back and get kind of lazy, because they like, well, even if I don't do this, my girl gonna still be able to take care of the kids, cause she gonna get some stamps. She might get a check for the kids on the first. She gonna get WIC and a host of other like opportunistic programs that are available to women and not to men. You know, like you rarely ever see guys running up there, man, to the housing authorities when you see a little post on the internet saying, man, Section 8 just opened back up. If you go up there to them places where they dropping those papers off, it's a long line of women.
Yeah, but guess what?
It's a long line of...
go up there. Yeah, how long we gonna be waiting? Man, we'll be dead.
That's what I'm saying.
We'll be dead,
that's what I'm saying. That's why I said. That's why I said they got a part in it too, and that may be a conversation for later. But like the system definitely plays a huge part in it, bro. But yeah, that probably is a conversation for another. That's like another topic. But yeah, it like all of it is still linked together though. That's a question. That's a question. Like when she asked it, like it man, the conversation can go on forever, because it's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be valid points on both sides. But that's the conversation right there. You can put that post on Facebook, man, and I can guarantee you, if you don't never get probably 4 or 5 reactions off your normal post, if that post catch the right person, it's going to get shared and it's going to have so many comments on it because that's a question everybody going to have an answer to. Everybody going to want to throw their 2 cents in on. And they deserve to because everybody, you know, we all deserve to have our own opinion.
Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm. And it's like there is no right or wrong answer to it if you really look at it.
Why so quiet? I ain't never seen you this quiet, sir.
I was letting these young men have their moment of conversation, like.
Everybody a part of this. I mean, all of us a part of this. I'm just, you know.
Yeah. I'm mature. I done had to get mature since I was 15. That's when I had my first child. No baby daddy, because he was locked up. And then when he got out, he seen the child one time. And then he died. So, but that ain't my fault.
You said he passed away?
He got killed.
Violence. Yeah, I was just about to ask, was it some kind of violent act? Okay, gotcha. I'm sorry to hear that too.
Yeah. My son been straight. He about to be 23.
Gotcha.
I got my stuff like this. So.
Oh, what's up?
And since then, I had 2 more kids. And each and every day, it's a hard battle to try to figure out what you gonna pay for next. What can I pay for next? But we gonna put that money on your bills. We gonna make sure we straight.
Gotcha. See, that's it. And it's like I said, even if the woman wasn't more mature to begin with, after, like, as time passed, they were put in these positions where they had to choose: am I gonna do this or am I gonna do that?
That's right.
Yeah, and now, granted, some of like some of us do things because we're expected to, versus the other group, the other large group, we do it because we know that's what we need to be doing. Like some people go out and buy their kids stuff. You got some people that really don't want their children, and so they're only taking care of them, only doing all this stuff for them because they're trying to impress somebody somewhere. Yeah. And so the kids are getting the financial benefit. They're getting the new clothes, they're getting the new Jordans, they getting the new everything, but they ain't getting that real love.
That's right.
There you go. They not getting that love. So if you ain't doing it because you love your kids, then it's really not being done. You really just throwing like a substitute in there. The substitute is the shoes. Hey, I know I ain't spent no time with you this week, but hey, here go these Jordans. And the parents are expecting the kids to feel like that void is being filled by these shoes and clothes and all this. But can't nothing fill that space of love.
Yep. Materialistic shit.
Yep. Because I know I've been there, bro. Like I'm 42 years old. And like I said, my mom had 6 kids, four dads to, like over her 6 kids, and every single one of them ran. You know, like my dad was a preacher, man, growing up, and I think he had like 3 or 4 women in the church pregnant at the same time, and my mom was one of those women. I think he has either 26 or 27 kids, maybe 28. Me and my twin brother are one of his sets of twins. And, like, I can remember growing up, man, like that question, man. I don't know if y'all remember that Kilo G song, The World is Full of Liars. It's called Animosity. Yeah. He was like, the world is full of liars. Yeah. And he was like, you know, but I think he was talking about his mom in the song, but the same thing applies to a fatherless child. Like, I spent my whole childhood asking, man, where my daddy at? And you know, when you grow without a parent, bro, it's so hard because you got a kid that really don't know nothing about life except what he or she is being taught. And we're looking to be taught because you come in the world not knowing nothing. We learn by what we see and we hear. Kids mimic what they see, they mimic what they hear. And so, but once you start to learn, looking at little cartoons and stuff, and every cartoon portrays that perfect family. You ain't never seen The Simpsons. Well, like, I ain't never seen a single mom or a single dad on The Simpsons or a deadbeat. I haven't. But like 9 times out of 10, TV gonna portray them perfect families. Cartoons gonna portray, you gonna see the mom and the daddy, mama, daddy bear, the little baby bear. You know, it's always 2 parents though. But in reality, that ain't the case. And so I can remember, man, just wondering, like, what my other parent at? Like, why don't I have a dad? Excuse me. Then you start asking yourself, the more you learn families, and then you learn that love is one of the closest things like interconnected with a family, that word love. So then you start questioning yourself, like, man, like, do my daddy not love me? Does he not love me? Bro, I went through all that. You know, man, we did the grass cutting thing with beavers. You had your own thing at one point in time. I had my own thing at one point in time. And I can remember I had this guy working for me, man, and his dad walked up on the job that we was doing for his grandma, right over there off of 51st Street in Woodlawn, bro. And when his dad walked up, all he said to his son, he said, "How you doing today, son?" Bro, I'm 33 years old, bro. 33 years old. I had to put my weed eater down and walk in the alley. I swear on my soul, I started crying, bro. I had never had that ex to me. All his daddy, bro. And so that go to show you, bro, like when a parent abandons their children, it affects them way more than what we think. Like I said, man, most guys will take off and leave the mama. Ah, man, he's straight. Mama got him. You know, they thinking he gonna eat. He gonna go to school. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get some clothes, toys for tots, angel tree. Somebody gonna help out. Even my mama, grandma might help out. But we ain't really thinking about what that child really missing, what's going through that child head every day. Man, it's 24 hours in a day. And I don't mean to talk, I don't mean to overtalk nobody, but that's a sensitive subject when they come to me, bro. And it's real life, bro. And so that's what made me a better dad. Like when I had kids, I had my first, when my oldest 3 kids' mom, when she gave birth to our first son, I was terrified. I didn't even want to go to work because I was scared to leave my son, bro. I was scared to leave my son. But I'm saying all that to say this right here, like the way my dad left, like men were the majority of the gender that was leaving the kids, and all this stuff was being put on the woman. And then the man was acting confused, like, why women so angry? Why when you go try to talk to a woman, they looking at you crazy because you don't know what they done already been through. You don't know what she went through earlier that day. You don't know the conversation she might have had with this dude. Like, why you just won't come take care of your child? Like, and so I gotta still give it to the women, bro. It's like, man, like I said, that question she asked, it goes a billion miles, bro, and it'll open up so many doors. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It really will, bro. And I'm gonna be quiet because I know I'll get to talking, bro. I swear I will.
No, you Gucci, bro. Yeah, but you right though. I mean, you know, but that's why I just
try to stop you. Keep going. Let go. Don't stop.
Listening, we listening.
I got you. But yeah, I mean, that's it. That's a real life question, man. Cause like I said, I was 33 years old when that dude walked up to his son and said, "How's it going today, son? How you doing today, son?" And I'm to my immediately, bro, my like tears started welling up in my eyes, bro. So the effect lasts a lot longer than this childhood. Like the guy be sweating like, man, when he gets 16, 17, he'll be all right. That's not the truth. That's not the truth, bro, because he has 18 years of his life that are really unaccounted for. He has 18 years of his life that he had to live an entirely different way because you were not there. Yeah. You know, you got some moms that are not present. I got a niece right now, and Duck, he know my whole family. He know my first baby mama. He know her sister. You know, she got started doing drugs real bad, and you know, I mean, I had that thing in my life too. Yeah, I just recently got over a horrible addiction. Like, I'm talking about, man. I like my dad. I can remember one time I told my mom I was 14 years old, and I said. It was so, 14 years had passed by. Just imagine looking for the same person for 14 long years. You know how, man, you ever sat still, you ever been at work and you was ready to get off and it was like them last 10 minutes and you watching the clock. Man, it seemed like a year. It seemed like a year, bro. Imagine, that's just 10 minutes. Imagine 14 years of looking for the same person and you still haven't found them. Bro, I'm 14 years old, and I finally told my mom, I said, man, I hate my daddy. And I can remember her response was, don't say that because you don't know what he going through, or you don't know. And that shocked me because my mom, she was born. Yeah. Exactly. And my mom, it shocked me when she said that, but I think that was a part of her trying to teach me to just, like, never look at a story from one point of view. And I respected that part because I know my mom. My mom was hard. She was 14 years old on the streets of Queens, New York, by herself, pregnant. And y'all can imagine, Queens, New York, 14, it's some stuff that happened to my mama that she ain't gonna never tell us. I can just imagine, bro. I can imagine. Man.
Yeah. Damn.
It makes me feel that way too, because I ain't have my mom. I had my mama, and she was thinking about herself to win. I appreciate all that. But then at the same time, I'm just sitting there like, what the fuck? What he doing?
Exactly.
Go where the fuck? I met that whole one twice. Met him one time. He came to my house to visit me and my mom with his wife or whoever the fuck she was.
Mm-hmm.
The bitch promised to take me to Disney work. Did I go? Hell no.
That's it.
Then a couple of years later, when I was grown, should have had all my kids. Bitch came over to my house and promised to take my kids to Six Flags. Did they go? Fuck no.
That's guy. You stuck me in my back twice.
I ain't seen that bitch since. And then me and my son, I was joking with him the other day. I was like, your dad a bitch. He was like, your dad is dead. I was like, I don't give a fuck. Thank the Lord. Cause you take this
Damn.
All them years my mama ain't come up with shit. From that.
I'm trying to tell you.
But me, it's like me, I'm a single mom, boy. I went out there and stole, and I still to get my children, but I ain't trying to do them past their past.
Yeah, I hear you. I done been there too. I done been there. I promise you, bro. Like, I got to the point, man. Like, I remember in my life, I had like my addiction made me become a person who got real good at either hiding stuff or trying to hide stuff. And man, it was mine was crack cocaine. It was alcohol at first. You know, like I was smoking weed, and then I got caught with some weed in Blount County. I got put on task, and I started drinking real heavy. That was my little substitute.
How much weed it was?
Oh man, it was nothing. Look, this Blount County where the white sheriffs out there at. Man, my partners was following me I was in a little Explorer, little 91 Explorer. My partner Carlos and Rob, you know, they ain't my partners no more. I mean, it just is what it is. I still love them, but you know, that's another story. But anyway, like they was following me, man, and the sheriffs got behind us, and I had already rolled a blunt. So it wasn't nothing but the sticks and seeds left in the bag. I swear to God, listen.
Damn.
Man, they had 3 cars out there. One of them shot past me, 2 of them stayed behind me. And I'm like, bruh, I don't know why I didn't throw this stuff away. I told somebody in the car to throw it away. It was like, man, we'll just do it when we get up there. And so I just like took the little bag and just stuck it right there in the vent where I could see it at. But while I was driving, it fell down in there. Man, they tore my whole car and found them little sticks and seeds in that bag and charged me with possession of marijuana. Started drinking, and then eventually I got depressed, and I'm just being honest, like, because I was engaged in high school, 18 years old, you know, to this girl that I was in love with, and then I started talking to this other girl, which was a huge error. Look at her like, look, we all go through that phase sometimes. We go through that phase sometimes. And look, I paid for it though. I hated myself so bad. I was like, God, what did I do? Because I know I was in love with this girl. And like, I think part of that depression was the reason that I stopped caring. I stopped caring. And me not caring anymore was like probably 98% of the reason that I tried crack cocaine in the first place. I can remember I was selling it, and I was outside sitting on the back of my Dodge Stratus across the street in them little flat apartments, across the street from South Avondale Library. Yeah. And me and her had just got an apartment. Me and the one that I wasn't in love with. Cause by now I got 3 kids for her. You know, and I'm like, man, I'm not in love. I'm like, this just don't nothing feel right. And I just stopped caring, and I like the first time I ever tried it, I was selling it, I was doing good, I was making a lot of money, I just didn't care no more, man. Something was just like, man, curiosity was a part of it too, because I can remember people bringing me, man, pictures off their wall. I had this lady, I ain't gonna name her because she a close friend of my auntie, but she stole a kindergarten little student book bag out of the library. It still had the homework in it. It had the name wrote and like finger paint on the front. She brought me the book bag. I said, man, look. I said, if you just please take this book bag back across the street, I said, just put it anywhere in the library and come back over here. I said, I'll give you something. And like mixed in with the depression and the curiosity, one day I was like, man, what the hell is in this that's making these people go so crazy? That was the dumb side of me. Like, I swear to God. And look, this was like probably 19 years ago. I'm 42 years old now. So I've been battling this on and off since then. You know, I'll get clean for a year. Like normally when I go to jail, I won't do nothing. I won't smoke no cigarettes. I'm not doing nothing. Here recently, a couple of years ago, I went to jail, and the first time I went to jail, I was doing what I do now. If you look at my page, my Facebook page, you type in "Where's My Church," or you type in Rodney Scott, you'll get me. All I'm doing is videos about the Word of God every day. But then at the same time, life is real. You know, cause you got the Holy Spirit that's in all of us, but then the Bible definitely says that Satan is the God of this world. So you have another influence too. And it's easy to give in to a temptation, especially if it's something that you already had a taste of and your body like it or you like it. It could be a woman with some good. It could be some weed. It could be whatever. You know, I mean, it happens like that. But, like I said, the last 2 times I went to jail, the first time I was preaching the gospel, the second time, bro, man, a dude came in there, and I think I had relapsed right before I had came to jail. And, man, dude came in there with this stuff, and some of the same guys were still there, bro. And it hurt me so bad because, like, all they knew about me before the end was that's that dude who know the Bible real good. We know this guy know the Bible, bro. Like, they was coming to my cell late night, early morning. Big bro, man, we need you to pray for us. I need you to pray for me. I need a Bible verse, blah, 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 blah. And the next time, I was like, man, I'll let these guys down, bro. Like, and when you serious with it, it'll you'll break your own heart. When you break your own heart, something wrong in life, bro. It's time to turn around, man. Yeah. But, man, like, this is for anybody that God allows to see this video. Like, addiction is real, and like I said, it ain't gotta be just drugs. Like, I got a baby mama that's addicted to watching TV. Yes, it could definitely be sex. I went through that too. I went through the man with the pornography. I went through all of it, and I ain't like I said. I was talking earlier. I was like, man, my addiction made me become a professional at either hiding stuff or trying to hide stuff, and like now. It's just like, why hide? It's like the Holy Spirit be telling me somebody need to hear your story because some of this stuff is real shameful to talk about. But guess what? If you don't never hear it. Exactly. If you don't never hear anybody else that went through the same thing that you went through, you're going to continue in that shame. That's why the Bible talks about the strength of the word of our testimony, because if somebody else hears, man, okay, it's embarrassing as hell, but this dude all over YouTube talking about it, or this dude all over WBRC talking about the same thing, it'll make somebody else more comfortable enough to step out and say, hey, I'm doing what he did. I ain't scared no more because ain't nobody talking about him. They're praising him. They're praising him because he stepped out and reached out for help. I'm finna do the same thing. That's where that hope come in at. But if nobody ever talks about it, then the other people that's doing it, they're gonna stay in that dark corner like, hell no, I'm not about to go tell the world I was hooked on watching porn, or I was hooked on crack cocaine. No, man, because when we grow up, man, we get taught, especially in school, that life is all about reputation. It's all about reputation. What kind of shoes you got? What kind of clothes you got? How much money your mama got? What kind of car y'all driving to school? Man, we never had it like that for real, bro. Like, we grew up hungry, like not hungry like as in a physical sense, because my mama made sure we ate, but I'm talking about hungry for the stuff that the other people had. We grew up very hungry, like, bro, in that sense, we were starving. We were starving for the Tommy Hilfiger, for the Nautica, for the Polo. We were starving for the Jordans. We were starving for the fresh haircuts with the designs in them. We were starving for all of it, bro. And like I said, when my mom was able to, we would get those things. But normally, bro, we was the kids that Miss Snow would call to the front of the 6th grade classroom and brush our hair. She used to call us Little Dusty. All this stuff right here, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's so much, but you know what, though? I wish I would have thought about it then because Jesus. Man, we would have been more than straight right now. I wish I would have thought about it.
Bitch, I'm Dusty.
Yeah, I swear to God. But man, I'm gonna just touch on this subject one more time because I don't want to make myself forget about it, man. Like when I say like there's all kinds of addiction, like she pointed to, it could be sex. I got a baby mama that's addicted to TV and watching TV, nicotine and caffeine, Dr. Peppers, and it seems like if she ain't got all three of them at the same time, like I don't even know how to explain it, but it's weird. Like she will cry. She will break telephones, put holes in walls. And I can remember one time we ain't had no money and Little Caesars had just got the junk with them $5 pieces. And somebody had came and drove up, can't remember who it was, but they came up to the house, up there on top of the hill, ducking that greenhouse in Brown Springs. They came up there and gave me $9. Bro, look. I wanted to smoke so bad, but I'm like, I can't do it right now. We got to get the children something to eat. And so I asked her, she was like, well, I want some cigarettes. And I'm like, I said this in a joking way. I said, so what you want to do? You want to get some cigarettes or get the kids some pizza? Well, I swear to God, she said get the kids some cigarettes. And like I ain't saying it to make myself look like an angel. I'm saying it to just make sure we keep that door open and everybody got something that I don't care. Everybody got some kind of addiction. And some people addicted to hearing themselves talk, bro. You know, right now, people may be looking at the podcast whenever y'all air it and be like, hell, we think that's you, brother, because you ain't shut up yet. But right now,
damn, dude. Come on. Look. Man.
I'm like,
right now, I'm on something serious because like when me and you talked before, like you weren't trying to shoot me away from it, Duck. You was just letting me know you wouldn't finna just push the issue. But I'm telling Duck, like, hey, I want to talk about it. There's a reason I want to talk about it. And we just got that point crossed. Someone need to hear, even if it's just one person that touched, bro. But bro, you talking about going from being the guy that was known for freestyling, rapping, writing music, making beats, fixing computers, playing basketball, super smart, IQ level high through the roof, had scholarships from probably 23 different schools before I had even got to high school just because of my test scores, you know. And so like anybody, bro, anybody can get that turn. Anybody can turn. Anybody can lose it all. You know, from Sunday to Monday, bro. Sunday you on top of the world, and Monday you trying to dig a hole just to get back up on flat land. You know, just to see who all else in the world. It can happen, bro, because I went there. I went from being the guy in the hood that everybody wanted to be like to being the guy in the hood that nobody wanted to be around. I'm talking about, man, like watching my kids watching me walk out the house with they 55-inch TV and they PlayStation 3. They watching me walk out the house, bro. You know, and they seeing the guy leave, and bro, all I got is like a 30. All I got is like a 30, bro. Like, damn, 3 little dime rocks, bro. Like, it's real, bro. It'll make you sell your soul, bro. It'll make you sell your soul, bro. Literally, I swear to God. Like I almost just started crying talking about that, bro, because I can literally hear my son asking me, and I ain't gonna say the guy's name, but he was like, Dad, where's blank blank going with our TV and our game? And I was like, y'all just sit down. Like, I'm gonna talk to y'all in a minute, bro. Oh my God, bro. It's so real, bro. It's so real.
Yeah.
And the only way I overcame it, bro, was that word of God. Is nothing in my life, nothing else I tried, bro, worked for me but the word of God, bro. I swear to you.
That man,
nothing else worked.
He'll change.
That's the only thing that worked for me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what? Man, yeah, that's it. That's what worked for me, bro. That's what worked.
I feel.
And you ever heard guys get his big battlefield song?
Yeah, I heard that before.
Come out on top of everything. That's what I said, baby. Throw me to the wolves. Let me come out leaving the whole pay. You hear?
That's some serious faith. That's some serious faith. Dead serious.
Yep.
Yeah. And I was dealing with the same addiction, and I had to go to rehab for a month. So they took my
Gotcha.
So, I mean, people be, nah, I ain't going to rehab. It was hard, but I got to do it. I had to, because I got 30 sons depending on me and my brother.
Definitely.
I take care of him. Because he is bedridden, mentally handicapped, or whatever. And I do all that by myself.
That's what God got you exactly where He wants you.
Yeah. Before then, I was taking care of my mother with breast cancer, bone cancer, liver cancer, lung cancer. It was a lot. But I was thankful that I'm strong and I got faith in God. And He told me that He didn't do so because there's so much going on.
Say it again.
I mean, I could look at my situation like, oh, it's fucked up. But I mean, if you look at somebody else's situation, it feel a whole lot worse.
Yeah.
Yep, that's true.
I was
Yep.
home, just like, let it talk. Went to the motherfucking, what did you do? To the hotel back to the place. Hardway, whatever.
Oh, talking about in
The
Roebuck.
tourway. The tourway.
Talking about in Roebuck or in Eastland.
By the old Waffle House, by the old Waffle.
No, they used to be Parkway in. It's
Oh, okay.
yeah, it used to be Parkway in. They changed the name of it. It stay right down there behind the Waffle House.
Yep. This man who worked there, the little Indian Asian, I don't know what race he was. This bitch called me wrong. I was trying to get some fresh sheets for the bed. Okay. So, he popped into the room. I thought he had some motherfucking sheets in the room, holding the bitch from another bed that he made up. But I was in the room, this nigga rubbed my egg.
Dang.
And I was running out of
Well, you tried.
Yeah, I was running out of, I was on my last stick. So then I tried to go talk to the officer. I was like, they just need to touch me. All you gotta do to, motherfucking, prepare for what I'm gonna do. Give me a whole nother day. Bitch ain't give me another day. So I can do this. So I'm thankful I ain't got my house. I'm still working on it, guys, because you had no business touching me, bitch.
How long ago was this?
This was like, maybe 7 or 8 months ago.
Oh yeah, that statute of limitations ain't ran up yet.
You say, where's your phone book again?
Nah, I said that statute of limitations is not expired yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should definitely pursue that.
Yeah, I gotta find a lawyer or attorney or whoever. Ain't nobody accepted me.
Hey, I just had that happen to me, and God let me run across this website called YesLawyer.com. The reason they call it that is because if you got a valid case, you're not gonna like somebody's gonna definitely take your case. Like they got a lot of lawyers that do like freelance work. Like when the bigger law firms don't want to take your case, they will. Yeah. And so I was working for this place out, they told me not to say it, but I was working for this place out in Hoover. I'm not gonna name it, but I was working for this place out in Hoover, and I was dealing with sexual harassment from one of the females that had got made general manager, during the time I was working there. And then not only that, but the owner of the company came there for the first time in the 7 or 8 months we was working there, and held a meeting. And during the meeting, he was repeatedly calling us the N-word. I mean, repeatedly, he was like, y'all wouldn't even be in Hoover if it wasn't for me. He was like, matter of fact, I'm sick of you. He just kept calling us the N-word. And so I had my little recorder in my pocket that I had. No, he was black.
Oh.
He was black, bro, and I think that's what added to the sadness of the situation. We use the word outside towards each other. We ain't gonna lie, but when you in a business environment, the way he was using it, he said you N-words is even lucky that y'all are in Hoover. He said you N-words wouldn't even be in Hoover if it wasn't for me. He said, I brought this kind of food to effing Hoover. He was just going off, bro, like, I'm sick of you N-words. And I'm like, dude, losing his mind. So I'm like, man, let me go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I already got it. Like they, look, I'm to the point where they get ready to direct deposit my settlement into my account in the next week or so. I wouldn't even lie to you. Now I'm not gonna lie. I'm not getting nowhere near the $418,800 that my lawyer was asking for, only because it's not like a McDonald's or a Chick-fil-A, like a big chain. So this place, they only had 2 restaurants and one of them closed. So it's just that one right there. Now, so they don't have a lot of money. So they insurance company hit back and just, with an offer, and I went ahead and took it because my lawyer was like, if you don't take this, and seeing that they already ain't got no money, he was like, you might end up with nothing because the case gonna drag on for years. They gonna spend a lot of their money on court fees, court fines, lawyers, and all this. So he was like, it's better that you go ahead and take the cash in hand now. And I understood it, so I went ahead and signed the paperwork and did it. Yeah. But yeah. You need to. I promise you, your statute of limitations is not up. It's called yeslawyer.com. I would definitely give that a look.
Yeah, that's good. Now that's some good information right there.
Yeah. It be so much shit happening and we folks don't be acting like they don't know you can sue these hoes for it. I'm gonna try to do something.
Yes. Yep. Exactly. Yeah.
Approaching that news. That's some good information right
there. So look, so I know that you are his significant other, and like, how do y'all know her? Is she family? Miss Alexandra, I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, drop. Just copy that.
Yeah, we've been.
You said call you who?
Alex.
Okay, Alex. You said
I've been friends with this young lady for 22 years.
You said 22?
23.
That's what's up.
It's BossLine High School.
Gotcha. What year y'all came out?
I don't know. I dropped out. Well, I had to drop out because I had my baby.
Gotcha.
After 5 months, BossLine put your baby down, and I ain't know nothing about no welfare to take care of my baby. So I had one on here to drop out because I was gonna get put out anyway. Because everybody was out fucking me. I was out with principal's office and shit.
Gotcha.
They blame me for everything.
Yeah.
From that time, I get the fight the and my ass stood on the night.
Yeah, baby. We were something serious. Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thing I'm saying, that's the guy for China. You hear me?
Yeah.
You said what now?
Thank God.
That's the way I was going. I was self-legit. I'm showing down the bus station. Man, baby, please.
I told her to catch the bus, but she's like, bitch, I'm paying for that. I'm like, oh, I know.
Man, no, he got so serious to the point where my grandma used to say, you don't never come home on the regular bus, look, baby. I'm pulling up in the car. Big. For real.
I didn't got banned from down there saying too.
The crazy part about it be like, it ain't always me. Those are stuff with me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you're trying to prove a point. So
yeah.
Tap in and whoop that ass.
That definitely happens.
They say I take shit too far, but what the fuck about what she said or he said?
It ain't never about what they said no more. It's gonna always be about what you did at the end. I used to have folks say that to me too.
Yeah, then that be fucked up.
Yeah.
I hit you harder than you hit me. It's my fault.
I swear to God. Or they try to make you feel like you in the wrong because you got mad at them for making you mad. Like.
That just gotta play it by the book, baby.
Yeah, you got to.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't, baby, you get fucked with.
Yep, and they will hide you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, sure will.
Yep, Alabama wants they motherfucking money.
Oh, of course, and I think.
Hey, look,
man, I want their money.
Yeah. like my numbers might not be like all the way exact, but I know that for every prisoner that sits in the Alabama Department of Corrections, every year they worth a little over or a little under $320 or $330 some thousand every year. Yeah. So every 3 years, that means the state just made $1 million just off of you.
Man, I was in court like, what the fuck, nigga? I ain't want to be pulled over. You pulled me over, shit. I ain't asked to come to court. You asked me to come to court.
True.
Yeah, that's it though, bro. What you
like, this attorney or that attorney, and all I can remember from my shoplifting case was the man had on some Michael Jackson blazer. This was together now. Dude, I'm like, I wanted to make Michael Jackson. That's everybody laughing in that dude. Shit, I'm still trying to see what they gonna say. I know I got to pay in the payday. I don't want to stop smoking, but they only found the 3.5. Then they added up half the blunt I ain't even know I had up in that bitch. Hey, I had a bag of trash in my trunk because I ain't got trash service. I think I don't want to pay this shit. Man. So I go find dumpsters. But I had a trash bag in the trunk full of my brother's diapers and shit. I'm like, alright, I hope that bitch go in there looking for some weed. Hey,
y'all. Alex, I was on my way to your house one night. You remember when I told you, I said, bitch, you know I don't drive at night. And I said, shit, you gonna have to tell me how to get your house. Remember I had went to that church? Right there. And the police seen me. And I looked like, Lord Jesus. Man, when I tell you my heart was in my foot the whole time. I was scared to even put gas. Hey, man, look. And then he goes, he said, so who you waiting on? So I said, okay. And so send me your address. So she ain't seen the address, you know what I'm saying? GPS wasn't doing good on my phone. They was scrambling and shit. So I'm talking up. And I'm like, man, please tell me where the fuck you with. Then he gonna tell you want me to share with you, bitch? No, what you do?
My address?
No. Then he gonna tell listen, don't worry about son. She right here. She finna come. I said, I'm gonna wait right here for her. Man,
I know that's right.
Got a call. I was so damn scared, yeah.
Yeah. That's right. I would do the same damn thing.
Way I be thinking I'm before, but then they zoom around like
yeah.
So what y'all here for dinner tonight?
I just got down eating some Subway. I ain't really ate my dinner. I got the Subway early, but I just been eating on a little foot long all day. I just got down with it. I don't know what I'm finna eat tonight.
Yeah. I'll supposed to have fish and fry.
Well, where?
I'ma leave that where it is.
Look, I was finna say we might just open a whole can of worms. Hey, look, they was trying to keep close. She look, she at the bottom looking like I know he finna say something about me. Hey, you making it sound good too, bro. I'm finna go and get me something to eat in a minute. I promise. I don't know where I'm finna get it from, but I'm finna go and get me. I want something hot.
Yeah, it is. It's hot.
Yeah, I definitely want me something hot, bro. For real. Yeah.
Man, somebody supposed to have fish and fry.
I knew when it was going early.
Yeah.
Y'all thought you entered, yeah.
Look, you see her smiling from ear to ear.
Telling you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Right. I ain't gonna say that. Mm-hmm.
Man, I remember my grandma used to always say, what she used to say, I don't know if it was my mama or my great grandma, but they used to be like, you speak of the devil, he gonna show his face. I swear, when I was just talking to y'all, I got a text message. I just seen it pop up at the top of the screen. And all it said was, hey, but that wasn't the problem. The problem was I knew who it was. It was somebody, bro, that I met. It was somebody I met, bro. Fam took me home one time from the same place that I told y'all I just recently sued. But the thing is, what we was doing, you know, me and homie was getting high together, bro, and the only reason he ever contact me is cause he want me. That's what he trying to do. He's trying to get high, bro. And it just, I don't know. It just kind of came out of nowhere, man. Speaking of the devil, this show his face, cause I swear, bro, I don't got that many partners like him and Bert and probably Pick is probably the only 3 guys that I know that I go hang around. Like, I ain't got no homeboy house I go to every day or nothing like that. Like, I don't. I swear to God.
Your location, and the people who you hang out with, what they told you.
Yeah. Life changed that when my 2 best friends, when they sliced, man, they tried to basically kill me, man. Slice my head open with my own box cutter. Like, I heard the box cutter scratching my skull, bro, when he did.
Damn, man.
And I had to get staples and everything, bro, when that happened with them, you know, I was running my business. I was making a lot of money, but at the same time, I was still getting high too. But what happened in that situation, it was not like I stole nothing from nobody, bro. It was my money that I spent. But when I went to spend it, you know, he was working at the store. And so he was like, hey, just come up here and buy this, but I'm going to give you an extra. Well, the truth of the matter was, it was never gone nowhere. The people I was staying with was gone in their van, and the stuff was in the back of the van. So I'm getting her on the phone, and I'm like, hey, can y'all come over here and just bring him that little bit? But at the time, these guys were doing what they was doing, you know, and I mean, they was getting geeked right in front of me, right in front of my children. And it was like, to me, you know, they was kind of trying to power up. That's what it seemed like to me. Like, I don't know, they was trying to build that nerve up to do it because they really knew that they weren't supposed to be doing it. Like, that's kind of how I feel. You know, I ain't saying somebody was scared of me or something right there. I'm just saying, like, even through my addiction, I've always remained that good guy, that kind-hearted guy, that big-hearted guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I give anybody anything. I was going through the worst addiction in the world, still buying homeless people breakfast almost every morning downtown. I was sleeping outside too. You know, so I think that, you know, I felt something was finna happen, but I was still telling myself, like, now these my partners, bro. Like, we used to call ourselves the Wood after the movie. With who was it, Morris Chestnut, take these, like, the movie The Wood. That's what it was 3 of us. And I would have never thought in a million years that my best friends from age 14 up until the time I was 26 when this happened would have did that, bro. Like, I'm talking about, I couldn't even see my kids for the...
It be your homeboy, man.
Yeah. I couldn't even see my kids for the blood that was running down my face from them slicing my scalp open. And it was my box cutter, bro. It was my Walmart box cutter, because you know my baby mama, she still work at Walmart, bro. And so I like when they was coming in the house, they was still so subtle. When he was coming, he was still so subtle. It wasn't no hollering. It wasn't no, man, bro. And guess what it was, bro? A 12-pack of Bud Light. A 12-pack of Bud Light, bro. And I damn near lost my life, like, for what? You know? And so, like I said, when he was walking in the house behind me, I'm thinking he probably just finna come in there chopping up with me one-on-one. Hey, man, you know, when they bring the bill back, bro, just call me. Man, dude snuck me from behind, hit me, took my box cut off the table, and the whole time he had the box cut in his hand, I believe he was hitting me, but I don't know, I think I heard him when he took it off the table, and like a couple of seconds later, you know, I heard that whole scratch in my skull, bro. I heard, and I'm still working on my language too, but you know, we all works in progress, but I definitely heard the blade and I felt it, bro, just scratching my skull. It was the worst sound in the world, bro. It was like if somebody like grabbed your head and like forced your mouth open, bro, and just drug your face across concrete, and your teeth was just scratching the concrete. That's what it sounded like on the inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was real bad, bro. And it bothered me for a long time, bro. It bothered me for a long time. Cause at first I wasn't even finna go to the hospital. I'm like, I got the blood to stop, but the whole day I could like barely stand up straight. And it went from the punches and then it was from that cut. I had lost so much blood.
Damn,
and I didn't really realize it. And so finally it got to way late on that night. I had told my homegirl, I was like, man, hey, I feel like I was finna fall, bro. And I was just like, hey, I think I need to go to the hospital. And when I went, dude told me, man, you know, like, thank you for coming in. He's like, basically, like, you lucky you came in. And he was basically telling me he could tell that I had lost a whole lot of blood, bro. It was just, they had to put 7 staples in it, then stitch it on top of the staples, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, you don't see that coming from guys who you was just that close to, bro. So now I be with my children at, bro. I mean, I was always that kind of guy, but you know, doing that drug I was doing, it'll take you away from the house sometimes for 2 or 3 days at a time. You know, then you'll go back home, be good daddy for a week, you know, be clean, face start getting back fat, then boom, it happened all over again, you know what I'm saying? So, but I can still say this though, bro, and I don't mean to keep over like just talking so much about it, but most of everything that happened to me in my life came from that, bro. Like, came from that. Now, when I got sexual thoughts when I was 9, of course, they ain't had nothing to do with no addiction. You know, then I went to try to act like my twin brother because I was like the little nerd. And then once it started seeming like people was paying him more attention, you know what I'm saying, for being an ATO, Northside, 72124, all dirty, he was getting attention for being a bad guy. I'm like, well, I want to be bad now. I want my mama to pay me some more, you know, because I was getting the attention first, but then he started getting it. So I'm like, I'm a child. I want attention paid to me too. So I started trying to be thuggish. Started trying to be crazy. Started banging Disciple. You know what I'm saying? Putting guns on guys, whooping, you know what I'm saying, whooping a few dudes and thinking I'm bad as hell, bro. And not knowing, bro, God let me know several times, even though I kept resisting it, God let me know several times, bro, this ain't why I got you here. You know, like, He created every single one of us for a purpose, and sometimes when we hear or really find out what our purpose is, we don't want to accept it. But, like I said earlier, like, we all are being tested 24 hours a day, every second of the day, and I believe that because that's what the Bible says. And so, if that's the case, then you can guarantee you there's another human being on this earth that part of their purpose of being put here was to test you, so God can find out where you are in your walk with Jesus. He gonna find out through another person, through a woman, through a guy that's hollering at you, waving a gun, through a woman that done cheated on you or don't know how to talk to you, don't know how to respect you, don't know how to let you lead the house. He gonna find out who you is. He gonna find out who you is, and all he got to do is sit back, because everything that he created in this world, everybody and everything, he's gonna find out who he is by how we respond to these things, bro. How we talk about and laugh at a lady that might be walking down First Avenue prostituting, because right now she's so wrapped up in the drugs she don't really know, she hasn't taken the time to get clean enough yet to be able to think clearly enough to see, hey, this ain't what the hell I'm supposed to be doing, because that's where the term wrapped up come from. I got wrapped up in it. He's gonna find out who he is, bro. And once, like we all fall short, we was all born in sin. You know, Bible definitely says, you know, repent or you will all likewise perish. So he ain't looking for perfection. What he's looking for is somebody to just change the way that they're thinking, because if you change the way that you think, then you can't help but to change the way that you act, because I can't take my fist and punch nobody unless unless my mind tells my body to do it. I gotta talk to that brain gonna talk to that body, and that body gonna physically do whatever that mind told it to do. Right. So he gonna find out who you are. Man, look, like when Jesus was like, hey, if any man wants to follow me, you know, take up your cross and deny yourself daily. He's saying take up that cross. That's like a symbol of basically saying he had to take that cross and drag it up that big old long hill up there till he was eventually nailed to the same cross. Take up your cross. He telling us so much in that little statement. He's saying like, hey, you gonna suffer. in this life. Like why wouldn't you have to suffer if he ain't never sinned, but he went through the worst that any man could ever go through? I think the book of Isaiah say he was marred beyond the visage of any man. We know the word visage comes from the base word vision, so he's talking about how he looked. It was like that movie Passion of the Christ, bro. That was a nice way of showing how Jesus got crucified. That was a nice way. The real truth, when they say he was marred beyond the visage of any man, bro, he was marred beyond the visage. If you looked at him visually, he did not look like a man. That's how bad he got beat. They was beating this man with barbed wire and all this, man, thorns and all this stuff. Man, look how long he had got beat all through the day. His flesh had been ripped up off of his bones, bro.
Yeah.
His bones was already exposed. They say he didn't even look like, when you looked at Jesus, he wasn't recognizable as a man. So the more that he became that unrecognizable as a human, the more they treated him like he was not human. And they kept on going. They kept on going. That's why they said nobody will ever experience what Jesus experienced, bro. Nobody. I don't care what you go through. And so he's looking at it like, hey, if any man want to follow me, take up your cross and deny yourself daily. Deny yourself daily mean, like I said, God gonna find out who he is by everything that he put on this earth, the people, the places, and the things, how we respond to him, what we choose to go to, the bad places, but we still saying we're gonna go to the bad people. Like the Bible said, bad company corrupts good habits. He gonna find out who he is. God wants us to basically, he says, it's a Bible verse that says, any man that becomes a friend of this world makes themselves an enemy of God. This world gonna pass away. So God looking at it like, why are you gonna become so wrapped up in this world and love this world so much when it's temporary? And I'm telling you that the only thing that's gonna last forever, the only thing that's eternal is eternity with me. That's it. That's the only thing that's going to last forever. So why fall in love with something that you already know is temporary? Why would you trade me for something that's not going to even last long? That would kind of hurt me too. So we're being asked to deny ourselves these daily pleasures, the things that make us feel good, but that we know don't make God happy. And I'm talking about, I'm just being 100 right now. It can be all the way down to a cigarette. And I'm not talking like I told y'all when I first started talking. I'm the lowest of the lowest, bro, trying to get to the point where I can meet the Most High. And I'm still working it. I told y'all earlier this year I relapsed, bro. I told y'all, and I'm speaking like this now. I already know for a fact, bro, that everything you said, everything she said, everything your wife said, bro, everything that I said, all of us were meant to hear this today, because everything happens for a reason. If anything happened without a reason, that would kind of take away God's purpose. Yeah. Like everything happens for a reason, bro. Everything you hear, everything you see, everything happens for a reason, bro. That's and right. So. Like listening, even listening to some of the stuff y'all said, y'all might not even thinking, but it has helped me in my walk. I was meant to hear y'all talk tonight, bro. Like me and Duck ain't talked in a long time, but I know one of the last times I talked to him, I ain't gonna even lie to y'all, you know, I'm gonna say something in so many words, like I wanted him, I'm gonna just say this, I wanted him to take me somewhere. But it was a place that I knew I shouldn't have been going to. And he continuously refused. I literally begged him for well over an hour. Y'all know we were just talking about them last 10 minutes at work early, and it seemed like a year. Just imagine a whole hour. So I can tell y'all that this man loves me. As a fellow brother in Christ, he definitely, because I was the Lord, dog. I wanted something else so bad, and I kept begging him, and this dude kept telling me, look, he got so cool and calm with it, he was just like, no, news, I ain't gonna do it. I swear to God. And y'all know how he talk. Y'all know how he talk. No, news, I ain't gonna do it, news. I've been sitting out, been watching you on Facebook, man. You been talking about God. He was like, I ain't finna do it, news. You gonna have to find somebody else. I swear to God. He would not give in for nothing. And that let me know dude care about me, bro. I'm telling you. This life thing ain't nothing to play with, man. Neither one of us, man, if God wanted it that way, tomorrow, if we plan to be on here all together, one of these squares or one of these rectangles with our faces in it might not even be here. We don't know. we don't know if we're gonna wake up tomorrow. It's just that real. So like I was just explaining to y'all the love that he displayed toward me, man. If you got anybody in your life that's showing you that kind of love, I'm begging you to cling to him and hold on to him, because right now the love in the world is leaving. Man, people don't care no more, man.
No, don't.
People don't care no more.
Man,
what? They gotta, man. As long as folks can get what they want and they household straight, they ain't caring about you. It's not like it was when we was teenagers. Oh, big bro, I'm finna come through and scoop you. Oh, man, I got you $10, bro. Man, when we was little, your homeboy probably give you $20. Man, now, who? Try to get some miles about telling your baby needs some milk. They ain't caring, and they will tell you they ain't got it and be over there smoking a blunt and driving to the weed man house to get some more. Like, it's no love no more, man. It's no love no more. Look at our city. Every day, we ain't asking if somebody finna get shot. We asking who got shot, because you already know somebody finna get shot. Every day in Birmingham, just about is a shooting or a murder, bro. Like, if this ain't a small piece of, if this ain't a small piece of hell, I don't know what is, bro. And it seems like we still ain't like, and when I say we, I'm not talking about us that's right here. I'm talking about we as a people. Like, when I say we, I probably mean like the majority. Like, we ain't waking up to it. Like, bro, y'all don't know now. In Birmingham, there, you gotta damn near put a bulletproof vest on to go and pump gas.
Yes.
They shooting in Chuck E. Cheese. They shooting in libraries. They shooting at children's birthday parties. Come on, bruh. Like, man, we could be so much better than that, but we not, man. We are, but like the majority is just not showing it. It just ain't showing it, bro. And it's sad, man, because our kids definitely deserve better. They definitely do. We do. But by people in these other neighborhoods, bro, we are looked at as scum, like bubblegum on the bottom of these people's shoes, and they still show it to this day. They don't want us in Hoover Walmart. They don't want us at Homewood Park, bro. I'm just being honest. They don't.
Yeah, you right.
We still, after 42 years of seeing this same thing, bro, we still get frowned at. We still get them fake tight lip smiles when you walk past white folks in these heavily white populated areas, bro. They give you, a little fake smile in their head.
Man, I love
you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. They don't want to speak to you, bro, but you know me, I be being smart. I speak to them 45 times till they say something, bro. I swear.
You right.
Yeah.
What you say?
I said I be fucking with white folks in the community just to see if they ready to say, hey, how you doing? How you doing?
Me too. Yup.
Big ass guy. You say? Do you need to do a doctor? Do you need to see a doctor today?
Definitely, man. Yeah. But man, if y'all putting together something like this right here, bro, and like I said, man, when all they gotta do is just hit the right ears, then man, we can start working on even bigger stuff, bro. Because I got plans now, man. I just bought me a little SUV a few weeks ago, man. Right before I left the job, and God made sure that happened, you know. And I said once I get me a car, I'm gonna start my street ministry, bro. And I'm telling you, bro, like I just know it's gonna go places. Like my Facebook name is Where's My Church, and when I be praying to God, you know, I be asking Him to just grow the church. And I think sometimes like I think there's a verse in the Bible that say, "Who knows the mind of God?" Like our thoughts are not His thoughts, and I can definitely respect that because He's God. But we also are made in His image and His likeness, so we look kind of like Him, and we got some of the same kind of emotions, and so He knows how we feel about certain stuff, and so. I'm like, I wanna start this street ministry, man, and I might not even go downtown with enough money to pass out sandwiches and bottled water, but I'm gonna start out going out there with the word of God, bro. That's how it's gonna crank, and I just know in my heart it's gonna grow. And like when you going for something like that, you gotta be consistent. Like if you say you're gonna do it every Saturday, do it every Saturday, because people like if I tell you I'm on the way to your house, take you to Walmart, you looking for me to come, and if I don't come, it might pass that first time, but then if you need me to come pick you up that next week and I don't come again, you like, hold on, bro, like ain't nothing come up 2 Saturdays straight. They gonna think, and you still might give me one more week to come through. Let that third Saturday come through, bro. and I tell you something came up again, first thing you're gonna do is get on the phone with somebody. Hey man, bro, this N-word lie. You know, fam, man, he ain't nothing, bro. Why he doing like that? He's shady. That's just the way it is. So, man, we can.
Hey, Mom.
For real.
Hey, News.
Yeah, man.
Hey,
yeah.
News, so what you said, Joel, it's on. Go on, let everybody know what about your Where's My Church. What you linked in on what Facebook they can find you well.
Yeah, on Facebook and Instagram, it's Where's My Church, but the like Facebook wouldn't let me spell my M-Y, so I had to spell it M-Y-E. But yeah, it's just Where's My Church, and the My is spelled M-Y-E. As soon as you type it in, you're gonna see my face pop up, Rodney Scott. And like, man, I'm like,
and what
I'm,
it is
I'm wide open.
It's
the same thing. It should be the same thing on both of them. Where's My Church?
Okay, spelled the same way.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because I got it on Facebook that every time I post on Facebook, it cross-posts to Instagram automatically.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all heard.
Yeah, man.
Find them on Facebook at Where's My Church.
Yeah, it's Where's, and then M-Y-E, My, and then Church. And man, I got one mission, bro, and I'm telling you, like I said, consistency is definitely key. Like if I tell somebody I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna try to make sure with everything inside of me that I'm able to go down there, and I'm gonna start my street ministry, bro, real soon. Once I'm gonna wait till I get this little money from this little settlement, either, and hopefully it's one day this week, because they got everything they need. They got my direct deposit information. I sent in my tax information like they asked me to. They don't need nothing else from me. And so I don't got no liens, I don't got no doctor bills or nothing, so the money gonna come straight to the Lord, then he gonna send me my cut to my bank account. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go buy me a microphone, I'm gonna go buy me a real big one of them big Bluetooth speakers like these guys put in the back of their cars that sound like 15-inch speakers. I'm gonna give me one of them, bro. And that's how I've been seeing it in a vision for a long time, but that's how I'm gonna start my street ministry, bro. I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna preach. I'm gonna preach, bro. I'm gonna preach, and eventually, if people start giving, I could take that money, bro, and start feeding the people that I'm preaching to. Because some people, they ain't got that hope, bro. They need something to kind of pull them in. Like fish don't normally just come jump on your line. You gotta have some bait. I'm trying to get you where I'm at. Cause man, bro. Like I said, I just had a relapse earlier this year, but I thank God right now that I didn't get back that deep into it to where I'm sleeping outside downtown again, bro. I'm walking up in restaurants on the south side, waiting till people leave out and put their tip money on the table, and I'm so hungry, I'm not bothering the tip money. I'm reaching on the plate, taking scraps that people hey, bro, it got bad, bro. Yeah. It got bad, bro.
Damn, bro.
It got, man, I'm telling you, bro, that's just, man, look, that's just such a small part of it, bro. And then, like I said, it's so deep because that conversation came from that one question that your wife asked. That's why I said, before I even started elaborating, I said, that's a deep question. Because it covers so much ground. It goes so far.
Yeah.
It goes so far. It'll open a door to probably every other conversation in life, because that one little topic has gone back since the beginning of time. It getting put on young women to look after their brothers and their sisters, while the mama and the daddy go out there, scrounging to make a living. They got to stay at home with their siblings. They've been getting put in positions. 9 times out of 10, they know the boys gonna act up. Yeah. So they like, no, we gonna leave the girls in charge. Yeah, we gonna be outside throwing rocks, busting bottles. We gonna act up, bro.
They gonna tell on us.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man, it gets deep, bro. But like,
that is true.
I love what Yeah, I love what y'all doing, bro. Like I'm telling you, don't take number one good don't take number one good question, bro. And if you got some intelligent people around, the conversation gonna get so deep, bro. And like this right here, what y'all doing can definitely grow. All it takes is y'all just being consistent. Like I said, that's why I was asking. I think you was going off camera, Doug, but I was asking, like I couldn't really hear it because it started breaking up. But like, how long have y'all been doing this?
Oh, well, see, I started doing it in 2019. You know.
Gotcha. Okay.
You know, we had always been fucking with the music, so I had the music.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm gonna do the podcast too. And when I built my music studio, I also started building my podcast. So all of it came together at the same time. I just didn't have nobody to work with. Then when I met my old lady, she was like, she didn't mind about, you know what I'm saying, you know, let's do it. So here we are.
Gotcha. That's it, man. It's strengthened that partnership, bro. I'm telling you. And then, like, everything is real life. Ain't nothing scripted. This is what draws people in, bro.
Yeah.
You know, she kicking it. She comfortable. You kicking it. We all comfortable. Ain't nobody reading off no paper. It's just real life, bro. And this is what people look for. They want real life. They don't want that magazine stuff. They don't want that reality TV stuff. They want real life, bro, because the only way you're going to learn about real life is getting it from somebody who's giving it to you from a real life perspective. And that's what this is.
Yeah, that's why I said that. Like, when I be saying I'm going to do some editing, I don't cut nothing out. You know what I'm saying? I just add the breaks and whatever. This what they get.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Anything, whatever being said, it just been said, goddamn. If you fuck around
because,
and
look,
they pick up in the mic, well, that's going on there.
Yeah. I was just sitting back thinking, bro, like some of the stuff that we said and laughed about, bro, like, I know if I heard it, I would sit down and start listening, bro. I swear to God, I'd kick back, I'd turn my TV down, bro, and I'd start listening. I know I would, bro.
I turned my TV off.
Yeah.
Me too, and my shit be loud as hell. This shit to the point, y'all, I don't even want to get off the phone, and I be ready. I ain't even want to get off. It's interesting as hell, and I love this shit.
Yeah, definitely. And so if we digging it like that, you could just automatically hear how it'll grab the attention of somebody else, bro. And like the conversations they flip, it's just like, hey, whatever comes up from whatever was already up is what's gonna be up, and that's what's gonna be talked about until the subject changes. I love it. I definitely love it, bro.
See, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be doing some pre-video recording with it, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna also have I got the cameras, I got all that, well, you know, just set it up and go live, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm be doing all that. But we just doing it like this, starting it off, so, you know what I'm saying, just going on putting something out there, then when we all just get everything, when we get it just set up the way we can have, like I said, I got all the equipment. Just gotta get the setup. So when we'll have a little studio area where, you know what I'm saying?
Heard. Definitely heard.
Stop my bed, y'all. I'm just sleeping.
Alright. Look, it was a huge pleasure to meet everybody. What's up?
Word.
Got my nerves. One.
But yeah, what we'll do is I will get back together. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Let me know.
Oh,
man, keep me posted, bro. I definitely thank y'all for having me on, bro. And I'm looking forward to being back on real soon, bro. Cause now, look, I was so nervous, bro, when you had called me and told me, but I'm like, man, what I'm finna say with her, you know, but now, like, I feel like, okay, man, like, hey, bro, you accepted just like family, bro. Like, hey, man, get in here, bro, and let's make something happen. So, yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Keep me posted on the next one, bro.
Oh yeah, I am, and y'all gonna get it when it come out. We with this up, we here together. So
Alright.
I'm gonna make sure everything y'all gonna get the flyer, and then you know what I'm saying, same way we got together, and you know what I'm saying, you got the invite to come on in and know what time today. We gonna be the same way every time. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, 100.
Alright.
Alright, Miss Alex, get you some sleep. Nice to meet you. And Duck, man, I love y'all, bro.
I love you too, bro.
Alright, y'all be good, bro.
Alright, we out of here.
Alright, 100.
Word.
Alright.
Don't be calling